Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami Mdletshe, and on this channel siyaye sibuke ama reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sokhuluma ngawo lama shows, senze ama reviews or ama recaps bese siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma nga any other issues avukayo mangabe lama shows siwabukile ku TV. Siyaphinda ke futhi sikhulume ngama celebrities kanye nama YouTubers ethu ala eMzansi Africa. Uma ngabe it's your first time joining us today and you really like our content, do not forget to press the subscribe button below and also the notification bell so that you can get notifications. Guys, for those who want to be members on this channel, it's very special to be a member of the channel. Please press the join button and follow instructions. If you want to donate money to the channel as a once-off, there is a thanks button, and also there are many adverts throughout this video that you can watch in support of the channel, and we appreciate it very much. Guys, I just want to say something when it comes to those funny videos I'm doing. Ziga yasa ubona videos. I know people have been saying, we don't understand, we're not Zulu, we don't understand what you're saying. You know, sometimes like it's hard to be funny in English, because when we think English, we think work. Formal in the office interviews and whatever, but I'm gonna try and if I get English, but that's the reason I do them in Zulu, because it's funnier in Zulu, and in Zulu the whole thing, the whole joking so in Zulu, I am Zulu, so it is in no way an intention to exclude some of my viewers. As soon as I figure out how I can do it so that you guys are accommodated as well, I'm gonna do it that way. It's just sometimes you sound funnier in your language. That's all that it is. But when it comes to my normal videos like this ones, like I've been trying to accommodate everyone and get English here and there, I'm still going to do that. So those videos are just the funny ideas that I think about and do voiceovers, and I normally do them when I'm going through load shedding, because it's easy to do. If voiceover, you don't have to worry about lighting and all of that. And also when you just upload the video, and it's usually shorter and quicker to upload. So that's why, guys, load shedding has made us have to make a plan in terms of how we work here on YouTube. So if you see anything different, it's because of that sometimes. So today I want to talk again about Simz Right and concerning the divorce party ka Owamie of Owamie Entertainment. Simz Right is already did a video, of course. Hey, yes, mama, we have made it, because my thumbnail was there on Simz Right's screen, which is an honor. The way I love Simz Right, she could have been saying, you know, Ntando's channel sucks and she's terrible and she's horrible and she doesn't know how to, and I would still be happy to be on her channel because I just love her channel so much. But anyway, she wanted to clarify because she had seen my video and Bako M's video about the event this weekend. When I watched Simz Right's vlog, my understanding of what had happened was that she was going to go to the event because the invitation was open to everybody, but she wasn't feeling well, and so she was doubting whether she will go or not. And then that night she got a call from Owamie about hosting the event. So my understanding was that she did not know that she was going to host the event until that night when she got a call, and that's when she felt like now she cannot go, she has to go. That was my understanding. Okay, so it felt to me that, okay, these people are really okay with each other if you can call a person a night before to host your event and they do host it. Because the point of my video really was to say to people, all of those people that have been saying Simz is jumping on the hate train when it comes to Owamie versus Mdletshe, she is not, because I haven't seen it, you know. So that's what I said on my video. But yesterday she clarifies, no, it was when she got a call, it wasn't the call to ask her to host. She already knew she was going to host. In fact, she had known for a while what she was going to host. It was just that at that time that night she wasn't feeling well, so she had that thought of, will I be able to even go to the event or not? So but then Owamie called her to finalize things. Then she really felt like, listen, I cannot cancel on this person, because really that means that she still wants me to host the event. It's gonna be difficult for her to find someone else. So I want to clarify that it wasn't the last minute. Owamie did not ask Simz Right last minute to host the event. She said she had known for a while, and it makes sense because she even had an outfit which looked like it was a new outfit for the event, so it made sense. She was gonna go, she was prepared. Okay, fine. That was clarified. Okay, so but in a way, for me, it doesn't change anything as far as their friendship is concerned, because then not even friendship, because Simz has said that she's not friends with Owamie, but she doesn't have a problem with Owamie. I remember she says in one video, I think they are colleagues with a good working relationship, I would say that. And it seems to me that with Ntando, they are friends. Okay, so but I felt like her clarifying that just put a stamp on the fact that they really do not have a problem with each other. If she had asked, it wasn't a desperation on Owamie's, the police, at least they're working, eh? And the ambulances, I hope it's not an accident. But so I felt like it wasn't a desperation on Owamie's side to say, I'm desperate, I don't have anyone, who can I ask Simz? It was like she planned to ask her, she had asked her on top. It was just that stem to say, yeah, for real, these two people do not have a problem with each other. Also, on the video that Simz does, she indicates she doesn't seem to have a problem with the fact that she is friends with with Owamie, because she was the one that was there trying to help her on what to drink and all of that, because she had flu, in order for her to be ready to go to the event, you know. And honestly, Ntando looks and sounds like that kind of a person that would do that. So really, honestly, you guys, I think masses involved kulama bhifa laba bantu sizosala sodwa one day, ngoba one day nizobabona bekwi-video all of them together behleka baze bapansana izinqa, you know, and then sizobe sisele sodwa. That's why I'm emphasizing ukuthi definitely between Owamie and Simz, there's no beef. There's no beef between Simz and Ntando because of the friendship between Owamie and Simz. Obviously, there's still that tension between Ntando and Owamie. Sometimes it feels like it's really just one-sided. I don't know, but there is that thing between the two of them. But I bet you, if you get too emotionally involved in that beef, uzosala wedwa, you know. But here's the thing that I had questions with, you guys, because one thing, there is a viewer that was in my comment section that wrote, why would it must have been last minute in Toga Simz, because why would Owamie not put Simz on the poster of the party if she knew prior to the party that she was going to host, you know? And I really did think about that, you guys, because if you look at the party ka Owamie, there was very few people there, at least from the videos that we saw. Mhlampe vlog isazo Puma on her side, where we will see people. Mhlampe there was that smaller venue, and then there was another venue where other people were. And also when you look at that venue, it's only women there, and we already know that there was a guy that we thought might have been Jesus' son, but he was not in the photos when they were talking the videos in that venue. Okay, it looked like, from what we have, from the information we have, it looked like there wasn't a lot of people there, and I feel like she did need something to pull in the crowd, you know. And I feel like had she put Simz Right on the poster, because remember when they did a party, Gasayen, and she was hosting Owamie, both of them were on the poster. I feel like had she put Simz Right on the poster, because there are people who are ninjas and management double, you know, but there are people who are management and they're not ninjas, and there are people who are ninjas and not management, and there are nunjus who are management. You understand what I mean? And angazi ukuthi Simz abake o ninja equivalent or nunju equivalent bangala ubabiza ngayo. So there are people that would have definitely gone to the event for Simz, and I think had she put Simz on the poster, it would have pulled more people. And I can't really say what the reason she did not put Simz Right on the poster is because she already had people RSVP'd, because the poster was released a long time ago. The poster was the document that actually gave information on how to RSVP. So the poster was thought about or thought of before even thinking about how are people going to RSVP. So I don't know how she made that decision to not put Simz Right on the poster, but I do feel like it would have brought in more people had she put Simz Right on the poster, because Simz Right is loved, okay? So Owamie is loved too, so she would have had her lovers and Simz lovers, and they would have had people that love them both there. I think that she would have had more people. Also, again, there's this thing that is being discussed in terms of like what was the reason that people would actually RSVP and not go to the event. And some people are saying it was the Nunjus that just called and RSVP'd and they didn't they didn't go. Number one, you guys, I don't think that there's enough Nunjus to make that 300 number that they say she was talking about in terms of people that had RSVP. I don't even think that the Nunjus have the time. I don't think the Nunjus cared to even make a phone call. For me, that is the theory that just wouldn't make sense. That just because you don't like somebody, you are going to call and say you are coming to the party when you're not coming. Unless the Nunjus have some WhatsApp group somewhere that where they talk and they were like, yeah, let's all of us call and say we are coming. I don't believe that, because if you are in Nunju, you only know that you are in Nunju. So you're going to call and then another Nunju is going to think of this very same idea and call and say they're coming and not come. I don't think that the Nunju idea, for me, it does not make sense. She does express, however, in the video that she did, that she was disappointed at the fact that people did RSVP and they did not come. Remember, she had budgeted for the event, even the venue that she got. Maybe she would have done something smaller. Maybe she would have cancelled the event and just had the opening of her salon with her close friends. Who knows? But the fact that people RSVP'd and didn't show up, that was a disappointment on her side. What I think might have happened, because one thing about interacting with the ninjas, because obviously you do internet, if you do a video with about Owamie, you are going to interact with the ninjas. One thing about the ninjas, it always seems like it's a lot of young people, very young people. It's a lot of 2000s when it comes to Ama ninjas. Our ninjas are matured, and usually those are the ones that are usually called the good ninjas. Kona matured, but a lot of them, it's the younger people, and of course they love Owamie. So when they heard about the party, they probably did get excited about the party. They probably did call or whatever it is that they needed to do, or send an email or whatever to say they were coming. And then the event was coming closer, and you need an outfit, you need a way to get to the event. You realize you will need to pay for your own food, you will need to pay for your own drink. As it comes closer, you realize, I can't really make it. I would really love to go because I really love Owamie, but I can't make it. I think for most of them, it really was that situation where they didn't think, obviously, if you are alone and you're going through that, you thought you were going to go to the event and you end up not going to the event, then you're not thinking that 150 other people are in the same predicament, and so it's important to call and say, I'm not coming anymore. Nobody thought it was going. Each person was just thinking, it's just me that is not going. What difference is it going to make? If there was 300 of us, there's going to be 299 of us. She's not even going to see that I'm not there. Okay, so I think that it's more likely that it was real ninjas that wanted to go, but they realized, because I feel like a lot of them are young people, and not everybody can afford to go into these events. And also the way that the event was spoken about, it really sounded like it was going to be this spectacular event. And and some people got intimidated even to think of attending the event. I honestly do not think that it was the Nunjus. Apparently Ntando is over there asking about red carpets. Apparently she's over there asking about the red carpets and the whatever, like in the family. When you have a family meeting, there's always that one cousin, and Mazi, that cousin, the questions that you don't want to ask, she's gonna ask the rich aunt what happened to Imali. Yes, so the time kushone umkhulu, why did the rich aunt, that cousin that is going to ask that question. Listen, of course, coming from the world's entertainment, those comments are like, "I went unomona," you know what I mean? But if we are being honest about it, some of us expected the event to be bigger than it was. Maybe we were wrong in thinking that because it was just a divorce party, and I'm sure a lot of her money was going towards a business which she didn't know, because we didn't know that she was going to open a salon as well. But those questions, the photos, because now I even thought where they were, where we saw Simz Right and a few ninjas, maybe there was another venue they were still going to go to where a lot of people were, and we just did not see them. And Pumama blogs and we see them, you know. So but red carpet, not every party is going to have the red carpet, but I do understand what she's asking in terms of we expected it to be bigger than it actually was. But that just means to manage our expectation in terms of the event. But the lesson here as well, you guys, when it comes to being the creator, I cannot really convert the 7,000 people that are subscribed to my channel and say, if I have 7,000 people that are going to subscribe to my channel, if I plan a party now, 3,000 of those people are going to come. You know, it's more like 2 people will probably come. That was my lesson too, because you cannot really, because it's people on the internet, you know, some people just subscribe and they watch and they comment and whatever, but it's not like they really want to meet you in real life, you know. It's not, it's that thing. I learned it's not really the love in the internet. You cannot really convert it to like physically they would come and support me. Even as big as you can get here on YouTube, the love that is real is the love of your friends and family. That party would have been bigger if she maybe just you know, invited the close friends and family and whatever. But yeah, I'm not sure, you guys, about other creators, if other creators did get it. Obviously it was open to everybody, but I think that if you've got creators that you would really love to be at your event, that it would make sense that you approach them to say, guys, I'm doing this divorce party. It would really be nice if you do an appearance, and then those people also talk to their people to say, everybody's vlogging and all of that, and they're like, we're going to Owamie's divorce party this weekend. That as well would have brought in people. But yeah, guys, we live and learn. All of us, we live and learn on a daily. Anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to say on this event. The most important part was to clarify Simz Right was not called last minute when it comes to the party. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Please like it before Npumegiona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers.